Neil Brooks, called the Coliseum switchboard, Neil Brooks.
Live from Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Phoenix, Arizona, Blazer Broadcasting presents NBA basketball. Today, the Portland Trail Blazers meet the Phoenix Suns. In the starting lineup, it is Mark West who is starting today. Mark back in the starting lineup, jumps against Kersey, and the opening tap belongs to the Portland Trail Blazers. First shot by Jerome Kersey, scores the basket, draws the foul, and the Blazers take a 2-0 lead. Foul is on the X-Man, his first.
Number 35, Xavier McDaniel. His first personal, first team foul. Jerome Kersey.
Jerome Kersey and McDaniel, one of the best rivalries in the league, and Kersey, who has had such a sensational last month after he's regained his health, drills it over X and now completes the three-point play. 3-0 in the Phoenix Suns with their initial possession. Phoenix, a team over the last 10 games, won 5, lost 5. Kevin Johnson, Tom Chambers, and Dan Marley have all been hurt. Chambers misses the shot. He's at only 44% this year. That bad back has bothered him. Terry for 3, and Portland jumps to a quick 6-0 lead. 3 of the league's top 5 three-point shooters in action today. Mark West, double team, finds the open McDaniel, and scores. 6-2, Trailblazers up by 4. One thing the winning team will have to do today is score a bunch of points. The winner in all of these games this year has scored at least 116. Drexler finds Duckworth. And the Blazers start perfectly. 8-2, Portland leads. We've played 1 minute. Kevin Johnson has been bothered by a bad hamstring pull. Draws the foul on his way to the basket, and it'll be the first Portland foul of the ball game.
Fouls on double.
Let's take a look.
0-0, Kevin Duckworth. His first
Duckworth
personal,
comes to help,
first team foul.
and just trying to fight off Mark West, commits the foul. Delighted you joined us today on Blazer Cable. Rare road game, but with a season as special as this one, pleased we've been able to make this game available to you. Johnson takes the ball out of bounds, gets better acquainted with some in the first row. Somebody just got a soft drink all over one of those nice sports shirts. So did Kevin Johnson. Let's take a look. And you saw it. Now, are they going to have to change basketballs? You saw there at the left of your screen, ball boy wiped the basketball off. Kevin wants to take a look at it. And the gorilla, the Phoenix mascot, toweling down that unlucky spectator. And Clyde as well. And of course, on Blazer Cable, we'll give you a chance to see some of the antics of the gorilla, the NBA's best mascot today. So a little levity here as we start things off. Here's the shot by Jerome, and it's off the mark, and a rebound to Tom Chambers. The office pools are up all over about when we expect Steve to arrive. He's coming in from out of town. Here's McDaniel. And the rebound pulled down by Clyde Drexler. 10:15 left, quarter number 1, Portland by 4. Porter, Duckworth, and the ball slides out of Kevin's hands. Kevin favoring one leg just a bit. Foul. Tom Chambers is first.
His first personal, second team foul on the Suns.
Excellent penetration.
Shooting 2.
And one of the things that both teams do well to be successful is get penetration from their point guards. Kevin Johnson, considered by many to be the best in the league at that. Big Duck coming off of a very strong game. His last outing. Converts both free throws, and the Trailblazer lead is half a dozen at 10-4. You get a view of the Phoenix Suns. Shot on the, or a lob pass inside to Mark West. Foul came prior to the shot. Foul is on Terry Porter. It is his first.
30, Terry Porter. His first personal, second team foul.
One thing the Trailblazers have done very well during this long winning streak is collapse and double and triple team when the ball goes inside. Watch how active this defense has been if the ball goes inside. It's Chambers over the top, and that's where the Blazers won him. And a foul underneath, and this one is called on Clyde Drexler. It's his first, Portland's second team foul.
His first, third team foul on the Blazers.
Clyde coming in to help. And you saw Duckworth and West going at it, but the foul came on the pairing just off to the side of those two. Here's Mark West. It's good.
Mark West.
10-6, 4-point Blazer lead, 9.5 to go, first period. Porter well off the mark with a three-point try. Rebound is slapped out of bounds, and an unpopular ruling. It stays with the Trailblazers. Drexler will inbounds. He's matched with Hornacek. Jeff physically has trouble with Clyde. Cotton Fitzsimmons often has to go to Marley, who matches up better. Here's Hornacek. Stop at the line and buries a jumper. 10-8, Phoenix within 2. 9-10 left, first quarter. Porter and Kevin Johnson. Drexler with Hornacek. Off the mark, rebound Chambers. Here comes KJ, and the Suns look to tie. Mark West. Foul is called. It's on Kevin Duckworth.
Fouls on 0-0. Kevin Duckworth, his second personal, third team foul.
Duckworth. Off the mark, the rebound to Mark West. Phoenix can take the lead with a basket. Johnson. Drive. Draws the foul. And it's on Terry Porter, and that is Terry's second personal foul.
Fouls on number 30.
15 foul, and we go to the penalty.
His second.
Again, Kevin Johnson. Skilled with both hands. And you saw the marvelous penetration skills. He is considered the best in the league at coming from the right side and then switching to the left and driving down the key with the left hand on the dribble. Kevin Johnson is 4 of 4 at the line. Phoenix leads by 1. We have 8:20 to go, first quarter. Shot clock at 10. It's Clyde. Dish off to Duck, and Kevin scores. And Portland regains the lead, and Kevin Duckworth has half a dozen. 12-11, Portland. Johnson directing traffic. Hornacek on the drive, and scores. Jeff Hornacek. 13-12. Phoenix by 1. Buck Williams. Clyde for 3.
Three-point field goal.
In the cookie jar. First field goal for Clyde Drexler, and now the Trailblazers have their second three-pointer of the ball game. Lead by 2, 15-13. Around the ring, and Chambers off the mark again. He has had the worst season shooting in many, many years this season with Phoenix. He makes the steal, finds KJ, and it's Chambers. Kersey back. Foul called by Joe Crawford. It is on Jerome Kersey. His first.
25, Jerome Kersey. His first.
Jerome tries to cut Chambers off here. And let's watch to see if he has his feet set.
To the free throw line for 2.
Great shot, and you saw Jerome leave his feet. Let's take a second look. Chambers with the steal. And Jerome goes up in the air and is still drifting to his left. And that was the reason why the foul was called on Jerome. 15-15, we're tied. 5 minutes gone. First quarter, Portland, Phoenix. The Suns trying to win here and hoping for a Utah loss to Golden State. Duckworth's shot. No. Follow. No foul call. Here's Clyde. No. Buck keeps it alive. Still up for grabs and finally out of bounds. And we go to our first timeout. 6 minutes, 44 seconds left. Opening quarter, Portland and Phoenix dead even. Hard on the first Trailblazer team, and in its second year became the club's first co-captain. A dream come true for Rick Adelman. Mark West and Kevin Duckworth, and the pass through the hands of Xavier McDaniel. We have 6.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. We're at Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Phoenix, and Portland and the Suns are tied at 15. During the timeout, no substitutions for either side. Little give and go with Buck Williams and Clyde Drexler, and the foul was called on Mark West.
Fouls on number 41, Mark West, his first personal 13.
First foul on Mark West, the third team foul on the Phoenix Suns.
Fisher to the east end, please.
Cotton Fitzsimmons, last week, 750th NBA coaching win. Kersey, second basket for Jerome, fifth point. 17-15, Blazers by a deuce. As we watch Kevin Johnson and Terry Porter. Hornacek pressured by Clyde. Shot clock slides inside 10. Hornacek. Rebound, attempted save by Terry Porter, but the ball will stay with Phoenix, right in front of the Blazer bench. KJ off a Mark West pick. Ball knocked away by Porter. Nice steal by Terry. Blazers leading by 2. Drexler for 3 and has got it. His second three-point field goal of the game. Half a dozen for Clyde. Portland's lead is 5. Kevin Johnson can't score. Mark West can't score. And West tracks it down and finds KJ. Strong drive. Mark West. Blazer lead cut to 3. Kersey the other way. So Phoenix does all the work on the offensive glass, and Jerome erases the effort with one mighty jam. 22-17. Elbowing foul called by Joe Crawford. It's on Mark West, an elbowing foul on West, and it is a 2-shot foul. Let's watch it. Watch the elbow. Caught Kevin Duckworth right underneath the chin. Joe Crawford made the correct call, and right away, Crawford now talking with Cotton Fitzsimmons.
Previous call, unsportsmanlike. 2-shot foul, Kevin Duckworth.
Second foul, it's also an unsportsmanlike conduct. That means if West should get a technical foul, they throw him out of the ballgame. Kevin, excellent game last time, and he has 7 already. As you see, the top 6th man for the Phoenix Suns, Dan Marley, in the ballgame. Duckworth, strong start, 8 points, and Portland's lead is 7 at 24-17. Marley has a cyst in his lower back, similar to the surgery that eventually was required on Drazen a year ago, as Tom Chambers scored. A 5-point Portland lead. 4:20 left, quarter number 1. Buck Williams lost the ball as he spun around. Andrew Lang comes in for the Phoenix Suns. Big 6'11" postman out of Arkansas. He'll replace Mark West, who leaves with 2 fouls. Buck loses it just right above the knee off the 5. Buck came into the ball game with a fraction of a percentage point lead over Robert Parrish as the most accurate shooter in the league. He'd like to win that title.
In the penalty.
Foul is called. Phoenix will be back at the line. Clyde Drexler gets his second personal foul.
Second personal. Andrew Lang shooting 2.
Andrew Lang, as you get an update on our computer. Entry pass to Duckworth. Illegal defense call.
Charge to number 24.
Tom Chambers had dropped below the free throw line, and Jerome Kersey was out beyond the three-point circle.
Blazers ball.
Blazers lead by 3. Find Buck Williams. Stripped away and stolen. Kevin Johnson. Lead. Hornacek. Kersey back. KJ. Chambers. Can't finish. Terry Porter the other way. Cutters and trailers on his left. Finds Buck. Shot is blocked, but we've got a foul on Andrew Lang.
In the penalty. Fouls on number 24.
Yep, correction. They call the foul on Chambers. Let's take a look.
Buck Williams will shoot 2.
Williams caught in a sandwich between Lang and Chambers. It is Tom who catches Buck across the arm. And there's the shot. Great replay. From a camera position high above the sideline seats, Cliff Robinson, Danny Ainge ready to check in as Buck Williams makes the first free throw. Danny Ainge, number 9. Cliff Robinson, number 3. Terry Porter comes out, and Kevin Duckworth comes out.
Danny Ainge in for the Blazers.
Kurt Rambis also has come in now for Phoenix, wearing number 31. Buck makes both free throws, and the Trailblazers off to a strong start at the line today. They are 7 of 7 at the stripe. A 5-point Portland lead coming up on 3 minutes left in the quarter. The strong drive by Kevin Johnson. Quickness advantage on Danny Ainge, and Danny is called for the reaching foul, his first.
Foul's called to number 9, Danny Ainge, in the penalty. Ainge's first
Again,
foul.
you see Johnson, a great driver, and the Blazers simply have to provide stronger inside help to cut over and deny KJ, especially when someone other than Terry is in the game guarding. Kevin Johnson has 6 points. They're all from the line. Suns are within 3 as we hit the 3-minute mark left, quarter number 1. Clyde for 3, and he's 3 for 3. Just like the Blazers' great game that you saw on national television April 13th against the Los Angeles Lakers. Clyde started 3 for 3 in the first quarter from three-point range. He's done it again here. That's his 60th three-pointer of the year. KJ with 1 on the shot clock. Wave it off. Dan Marley over the back. Timeout called in Phoenix. 2:28 to play first quarter, and Portland leads the Suns by 6. And Buck makes his second free throw. And so if Buck shoots that mark or better, 60% or better today, he will be the NBA's most accurate shooter and win that individual title. Johnson drives and finds Marley. Shot clock at 5. Andrew Lang. Rebound in heavy traffic to Buck Williams.
2 minutes.
We hit the 2-minute mark left, opening quarter. 31-23, Portland by 8. And some fans here booing the Suns, who have not been impressive. Robinson to the cutter, Buck Williams, foul call.
Foul call to number 9, Danny.
It's on
His second personal.
They announced Danny Ainge, but that is, of course, incorrect. If you heard public address, it is number 9, Dan Marley. Blazers are 9 of 9 at the line, and the Suns 11 of 12. In fact, as a statistician, Carlton Hawkins, is pointing out, this has been a parade to the free throw line in the opening quarter. Slow period. You've won 16 in a row and are going for your 64th win. Why not? Game story on your screen. Let's watch Phoenix offense. Hornacek. He can't hit. Kersey rebound. Walt Davis. Rambis rebounds for Phoenix. A minute 20 to go in the quarter. Andrew Lang. 33-25, 8-point Blazer lead. Their 10-point margin a moment ago, largest of the ball game. Danny Ainge, first shot. Long rebound, Robinson has it. Kersey with an aging Kurt Rambis. Giroux. Rebound, Andrew Lang. Thunder Dan Marley. Nice drive and score by Marley. Marley, the inspirational man off the bench, brings Phoenix within 6. Cliff Robinson. Tough roll. Rebound, Lang. Blazers will have time for one more possession. Shot clock and game clock separated by 4 seconds. Shot clock at 5. At 2, Rambis shoots and scores. Is fouled and it counts.
And that's good by Kurt Rambis.
It's rugged traffic in the lane as Buck Williams tries to deny Kurt Rambis, throws up a prayer, finds it answered. A second look as Rambis, pass and cut, makes it work.
Kurt Rambis shooting 1.
A strong close by the Phoenix Suns. Blazers led by 10. Phoenix has scored 6 and will try and make it 7 straight. Substitutions for the Trailblazers. Number 21, Danny Young. And for Phoenix, number 32, Nigel Knight, rookie out of Dayton, who has played very well against Portland this year. And Blazers break the press. Excellent transition. Davis, yes, Walt Davis. Counts if it goes, it does not. And after 1 quarter in Phoenix, it's the Trailblazers 35 and the Phoenix Suns 30. For the Phoenix Suns, and it's off to Mark Bryant. We'll update lineups for you quickly. We have some new faces in the ball game. For the Trailblazers, Mark Bryant, Danny Young, Danny Ainge, Walt Davis, Cliff Robinson. Shot by the Greyhound. And it hit the 24-second clock, and that will give the ball to the Phoenix Suns. The Suns have Joe Barry Carroll, number 2, Cedric Ceballos, number 23, Dan Marley, Nigel Knight, and Kurt Rambis. So Carroll and Ceballos are the new faces in the game. Ceballos, as Steve Jones likes to say, a scorer. Not a great shooter, but a guy who finds a way to get points. Carroll throws it away. Joe Barry just activated again today. Davis. And Walt Davis drills the jump shot, and Cotton Fitzsimmons will take a 20-second timeout. Less than a minute into the second quarter. He's got some things that he wants to do with his career. He might retire now. If not, maybe coach one more year through the last year in this building. It's where he started in the NBA 20 years ago, and then retire and turn over the reins to Paul Westphal, his designated successor. Joe Barry Carroll, first basket. This is only the 11th game he's played for Phoenix. Foul is called on the drive. It is on Ceballos. First personal foul.
Cedric Ceballos. His first personal.
Ceballos out of Cal State Fullerton. A player the Blazers took a long look at when they were making draft considerations. Davis fakes Rambus in the air, will get 2 free throws, but pays the price.
Fouls on number 31, Kurt Rambus.
Phoenix longtime trainer Joe Prosky asked for a pair of Walt shoes today, and Walt gave them to him as a souvenir. Davis with a couple of free throws. It's 39-32. 10.5 minutes to go. We're in the first half. Live from Phoenix, Arizona. Final game of the regular season. Ceballos lost the ball, and Big Mark Bryant has it. Here's Ainge for 3.
3-point field goal, Danny Ainge.
It is 42-32, and the Blazers have now rebuilt their lead to 10, equaling their largest of the ball game. Well, I lose in the office pool on Steve Jones' arrival. I was sure he'd be here no later than the end of the first quarter. So for all the guys in the truck and you at home, if you have second quarter, you're up now. Danny Ainge. Davis. This time it's off. Robinson above 4 Phoenix players, but he couldn't hang on. Miguel Knight, lead to Rambus. Joe Barry Carroll. Marley offensive rebound and score. Second basket for Dan Marley. An 8-point Blazer lead. 9:20 left, second quarter. Ainge for 3. Dials long distance. The operator doesn't answer. Knight. Marley. Hacking foul. Called on Walt Davis. It'll be his first. And the Phoenix Suns bring Xavier McDaniel back into the ball game. Rambus is out. Well, the photographers caught the replay, as did our cameras. Didn't look like much contact. Shot clock at 15. Ball out of bounds. It stays with Phoenix. Marley to inbound. Shot clock at 14. Inside 9 minutes left, first half. Marley for 3. Thunder Dan. He's come off the bench to score 7. The margin 5. Bryant and JBC. Ainge off the Bryant pick. Davis will try. No. To Ainge on the ring. Robinson blocked inside. Joe Barry Carroll. Nice defensive stand by the Suns, and applause for Joe Barry Carroll. Jeff Hornacek back into the lineup for Phoenix, and Cedric Ceballos will come out. 8:20 to go, first half, 42-37, Portland leading by 5. Looked like the ball was off the leg of Cliff Robinson, but the officials didn't see it that way, and Portland will get it. And according to the fans here, the benefit of the break. Robinson by McDaniel. Rebound, Dan Marley. Miguel Knight. Jeff Hornacek. Marley draws the foul, and again, it's Dan Marley coming off the bench who's made good things happen. He draws the foul on Mark Bryant.
To the Blazers, Mark Bryant, his first personal.
Again, Marley knows what his job is, to stir things up. Very aggressive player. And you see Mark Bryant trying to shut him off, but 2 bumps with the body will earn Marley the trip to the line. Marley at first had a numbness in one leg because of that cyst against the base of his spine, and they held him out. Then it went away. The problem then was that the muscle had atrophied, and now one leg is about twice as strong as the other. He's still trying to give it a go, but he'll need to have that cyst removed after the season is over. A 3-point Portland lead. Suns have again scored 7 straight. Great hustle again by Marley, and you can see why a lot of people think he should be the top 6 man in the NBA. Ala Abdelnaby coming in. Watch Marley again. And you can see why the fans said, hey, Thunder Dan was McDaniel. Snuffed inside by Cliff Robinson, and he has words for the X-Man. Robinson and McDaniel going nose to nose. Joey Crawford calls a double technical foul, and McDaniel can't believe it.
Technical foul called on number 3, Cliff Robinson.
It was Cliff Robinson who challenged X-Man after blocking his shot. They called it a clean block, no foul. Keep your eye on Robinson and McDaniel. You never know what could break out here. Thunder Dan for 3. We are tied at 42, and Marley has done it single-handed. 7:17 left first half. Timeout in Phoenix. 16 by the Lakers was broken here. They snapped the Trailblazers' 11-game winning streak, and of course it had been 15. They beat Detroit after their long winning streak, and the Blazers riding a 16-gamer today. We're tied. The Blazers are snuffed. No foul called. And now a reach-in foul, Cliff Robinson.
Foul on number 3, Cliff Robinson. His first personal.
First foul on Cliff Robinson, and some in the crowd are now on their feet as Phoenix has scored 10 consecutive points, and the man who's done it is Dan Marley. Marley hasn't missed a shot yet. Score. Miguel Knight, and Phoenix has taken the lead.
Foul on number 21, Danny Young, his first personal.
Foul is on Danny Young.
Portland, Miguel Knight shooting 1.
And Knight will try and complete the three-point play. And does not. 44-42. Phoenix by a deuce. The quick line on Marley. 4 for 4 from the field, including 2 for 2 from the three-point line. He's made 2 free throws and has 2 rebounds. Blazers looking for a basket to tie. Ala Abdelnaby. Collide with Carroll, no foul. Marley on Ala. Young for 3. Rebound, Mark Bryant. Blazers have it with Ainge. The cutter, great play. Danny Ainge finding Mark Bryant. Good job by Mark. Tracked down the rebound and then made a strong cut to the basket. We're tied. We've got a good ball game now. Miguel Knight. McDaniel. Can't score, and Ala Abdelnaby sweeps down the rebound. As you see, just halfway through the second quarter. Ainge. Tough roll. Rebound, Miguel Knight. Both coaches giving their benches a lot of time today. Knight for 3. Ala has another rebound. Lead to Robinson with McDaniel, and Cliff scores.
Cliff Robinson.
First basket for Cliff Robinson. The Blazers lead by 2. Update from Golden State. Warriors leading by 6 with 5.5 minutes left in the first half. That game crucial to San Antonio and to Phoenix. Carroll. Foul. Ala Abdelnaby. Kevin Duckworth will come back into the ball game for Rick Adelman's Trailblazers. And Mark Bryant will come out.
Joe Barry Carroll to the free throw line shooting 2. Kevin Johnson and Mark West return to the Suns lineup.
Kevin Johnson, Mark West back on the floor for Phoenix. 5:15 left, second quarter. Hornacek also back in for the Suns. Robinson, tough shot. Rebound, Carroll. And Joe Barry has played well. McDaniel open, baseline jumper, his spot, his shot. Suns by 2. Kevin. We're deadlocked.
Basket is good by Kevin Duckworth.
And a foul is called as McDaniel and Robinson go to war underneath the basket. X-Man threw the elbow into the ribs, is called for his second personal foul. Let's watch those two guys. Again, you'll see the shot, the action at the left of your screen, and there it is, and you saw X. And you saw him get that elbow, not in the ribs, but up high and across the chest. And the officials, well aware of Mr. McDaniel's reputation. And Cliff showing he won't back down. We're tied at 48. X lost the ball, and Robinson's got it. Still might be interesting to watch those two away from the ball. Terry Porter draws the foul on Kevin Johnson, faked him in the air. The Suns argue, hey, Porter jumped into me. First foul on Kevin Johnson, fourth team foul on Phoenix. And there's the foul on Kevin Johnson. Duckworth and West. Cliff Robinson. Rebound McDaniel. Clyde Drexler now back in for Portland, replaced Abe. Ball coming Rick Adelman's way. And Rick shows he still has the good hands. They wanted to get Marley in, but the substitution not allowed by Joey Crawford. 4:10 left second quarter. We're tied at 48. Robinson. Pass through Duckworth's legs. Duck rambles inside and scores.
Kevin Duckworth.
10 points for Kevin Duckworth. Clyde Drexler, as we mentioned, back in for Ames, helping on defense. And we have a blocking foul called on Ala Abdel-Nabi.
In the penalty.
As our baseline camera gives you a great shot of Ala.
Ala Abdel-Nabi, his second.
This is blocking.
Dan Marley in for Xavier McDaniel. Tom Chambers shooting 2.
Again, both coaches, a lot of substitutes. Drexler, Kersey, and Porter. Deadlocked at 50, game clock on your screen. Clyde. Way off on the three-point try. Good pressure by Jeff Hornacek. Made Clyde change his shot. It's the first three-pointer that he has missed. KJ through traffic. Big block. Ala. Marley triple-teamed. Chambers. Foul called. Chambers will be back at the line. The foul, Ala Abdel-Nabi.
Number 31, Ala Abdel-Nabi. His third personal. Slam dunk judges to the east staging area, please.
You'll see Ala get his third personal foul as again he moves towards Chambers on the TC drive. So Buck Williams will be coming back in between free throws, and Tom Chambers back at the stripe will try and break our tie. Nice play, Tom Chambers. Shooting in the ball game, 44% for Phoenix, 40% for the Trailblazers. Both teams strong at the line. Portland 13 of 14, but the Suns making a career there, 20 of 22. Marley throws it up. Rebound, Portland's Jerome Kersey. Inside 3 minutes to go, second quarter. Clyde. Strong drive, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Timeout, Suns.
We go to a timeout with 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Portland and Phoenix separated by 2.
At the half today, the Phoenix Suns are
11 in the ball game, and we are tied again, this time at 52. Chambers. Rebound, Buck Williams. Buck has yet to take a shot from the field today. They were kidding him on the bus coming over. Clyde takes the three, and it's off the mark. They asked Buck if he wanted to take a three-pointer today. Kevin Johnson to Jeff Hornacek. Phoenix 54, Portland 52. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go, first half.
2 minutes and a half.
Highlights, special features, stats at intermission. Blocking foul called on Phoenix. The fans howl. The foul, Mark West. His third.
Mark West, his third personal.
West has been in foul trouble often against the Trailblazers. The double team, but the Blazers get the cutter to the basket. And West, as you could see, moving the upper part of his body. The feet were planted, but he was still sliding his shoulders over, and that's why the foul was called.
Andrew Lang.
A 1-point Phoenix lead,
20-second
and Rick
timeout.
Adelman will Drexler and Hornacek. The double team on Clyde. Open Kevin. Spins out. Buck knocked down. Looked like Tom Chambers caught him across the cheek with 57-56. Blazer free throw shooting has been one major plus today. 95% at 19 for 20. Marley, KJ. Lang. Wonderful pass by Kevin Johnson. Lang is the beneficiary. Phoenix by 3. Inbounds violation. So Phoenix has rallied from 2 10-point deficits. Now have a chance to get 2 shots in the final 40 seconds. KJ. First field goal of the night. Phoenix leading by 5, their largest lead. Ainge under pressure, throws it away, and the Blazers turn the ball over. 25 on the game clock. Phoenix will run time off and hold for 1 shot. Phoenix 31 in this quarter. The Blazers 20. Again, the shot clock 1 second ahead of the clock you see on your screen. It'll be Kevin. Got to give him help. Tap up by Lang. Lang again. Lang to score. Great quarter by the Phoenix Suns. And they go to the locker room at halftime, leading Portland by 7. Phoenix 63, Portland 56. Team that would win it this year. Instead, the big story has been the Trailblazers. Here's Chambers. Some think that maybe Chambers' back problems, biggest reason why they haven't had a little more success. Kevin Johnson in transition. Strong all the way and can't finish. Rebound Marley, and Marley scores. 14 for Thunder Dan. He has been tremendous today. Kersey. Blazers continue to be ice cold. Marley. Block. Big play by Kersey. Chambers. With the bad back, Chambers taking far fewer three-point shots. Illegal defense called on Portland.
Legal defense charge to Portland, number 25,
Jerome Kersey.
It's their first, it's a warning.
First violation. Phoenix also has 1. Next violation for either club would produce a technical foul. 1 minute gone, third quarter. Pat Lafferty here at Veterans Memorial Coliseum. The Suns and the Blazers wrapping up the regular season, and Thunder Dan does it again. He's not only providing the thunder, he's providing the lightning. 11-point Phoenix lead. We watch the Blazers in half court. See if Clyde starts to take this thing on his shoulders. Finds Kevin. Kersey. Block. Mark West. Clyde. Knocked away. Hornacek. Rick Adelman wants a timeout. Phoenix leading by 13. And Rick is not happy with the non-call. He is almost to center court. Bruce Alexander warning him back.
Delay of game charge.
Technical foul called by Joey Crawford.
Technical foul on Blazers coach Rick Adelman.
And they're all there now. Porter and Percy. Technical foul called again by Crawford. He's explosive this year, but this is not a crowd you want in a runaway game. And let the gorilla turn it loose here at Veterans. Let's see if Portland can make a run. Duckworth lost the ball. Shot clock at 10. Clyde. Rebound. Mark West. Hornacek. Deflected by Porter. Buck Williams has got it. Clyde. Great move. Buck Williams scored.
Buck Williams. Delay of game, technical foul assessed to the Portland Trail.
Delay of game called against Portland. Their second delay of game warning, and that is another technical foul. The basket made, and Jerome Kersey touches the ball and, quote, knocks it away from Mark West. That's the reason for it. It has been a tough 12 minutes for Rick Adelman and the Portland Trail Blazers. They led by 10. They now trail by 13. A 23-point swing in less than 10 minutes on the game clock. A whistle by Joey Crawford. He's got a double foul. Mark West, Kevin Duckworth. On Kevin Duckworth and Mark West.
Double foul called.
A fourth foul now on Mark West. And a third foul on Kevin Duckworth.
0-0, Kevin Duckworth.
And now Jack Neese says, well, why not? Technical foul, Kevin Duckworth.
A technical foul has been
You're
called.
seeing it all
0-0, Kevin Duckworth.
on Blazer Broadcasting. And this Phoenix crowd, I mean, it's just like you gave them an extra holiday down here. And, of course, they've had some problems with that. 72-58, 14-point Phoenix lead.
Personal foul on Mark West.
Mark West. 74-58. We've played less than 3 minutes in this quarter, but the Suns have jumped out to an 11-2 advantage in this period.
Number 24, Tom Chambers.
Foul is called on Tom Chambers.
His fourth personal.
It is his fourth foul.
First team
So
foul.
Chambers and West both have 4. And you might file that away as a problem for Phoenix later on. Buck Williams scores and draws the foul.
Foul's called on number 9, Dan Marley. His third
The foul, the third on Dan Marley, as we watch Buck Williams go to work. And this field goal makes him 2 for 2 in the ball game today. And again, if he shoots 60% or better, he will be the league's most accurate shooter this year.
On the previous double foul, it was
Buck
Duckworth's
now
third personal.
has 9 free throws. So you say, hey, Buck's only taking the safe shots. He tried to take other shots in the first half. He just got fouled every time. So he's having a wonderful game at the line. And Buck gets the steal. Drexler on Hornacek, all the way, can't finish. Rebound Mark West, here come the Suns. KJ to Chambers. Buck shuts him off. And the foul is called. It is on Buck Williams, his second. 8:36 to go, third quarter. Suns leading by 13.
His second personal, first team foul.
And again, KJ, a 15-point Phoenix lead. Kevin Johnson with 11. Foul call. It'll be on KJ. Third personal foul on Kevin Johnson.
Third team foul on the Sun. Kurt Rambis returns to the Sun.
Porter trying to set him up and work off the Kevin Duckworth pick. KJ, as you saw, he slides through here as Terry doesn't rub against Duckworth. So a slight bump, and the officials trying to keep things under control. Kevin. Yes.
Kevin Duckworth.
Kevin Duckworth, 14 points in the ball game. Coming up on 8 minutes left, third quarter. Marley for three, and this time doesn't get it. Lead, Kersey. Jerome's got it. The cutter, Buck Williams. Great play. Blazers saw the floor vertically, and Kersey found the hard-charging Buck Williams. Excellent court vision. And Buck running the floor hard all the way. And this is why the Blazers are such a great transition team. The extra effort, the foul on Mark West. And I've got 16 in the game. Marley and Buck are the leading scorers in the ball game. Rambis over Duckworth. 78-66, 7.5 to play, third quarter. Duckworth and Andrew Lang. And Kevin throws it away. Kevin Johnson with Kersey. Shot clock at 8. KJ weaves inside. The block by Jerome, but the foul will be called on Kersey. Second foul on Jerome.
Foul is on number 25, Jerome Kersey. His second.
Again, you watch Kevin Johnson work his magic. The fake gets Jerome off balance. Looks for the way in which he can move by, and then if you come back and make contact, you're called for the foul. 80-66, 14-point spread. Kersey. Rebound to Kurt Rambis. Kevin Johnson gets the call again. This time the foul on Clyde Drexler, who tried to stay planted. Now let's watch. Let's watch Clyde's feet. Just sticks that left leg out trying to be planted. But Johnson is raising havoc right now with the Blazer defense. Lightning in a bottle. Hornacek open. Great open shooter. Hornacek with 13. Clyde blocked by Lang. Foul called inside. And this one, I think, on Hornacek. Drexler with 12 points. Interestingly enough, does not have a 2-point field goal tonight or this afternoon. Has 3 3-pointers and now 4 free throws. 14-point lead in the third quarter. Phoenix has outscored Portland 21-12. Hornacek knocks down another. He's had a big quarter. Clyde lost the ball. KJ knocks it out of bounds, but a foul is called on Portland. It's Jerome Kersey.
Number 25, Jerome Kersey.
Third foul on Jerome. There was no cutter, and the inadvertent trip by Jerome as both players chased the loose ball. Kevin Johnson, Dan Marley, Jeff Hornacek. They've been huge stories for the Suns in their comeback. KJ. And Phoenix has taken it to Portland right now. An 18-point lead and a 28-point swing since they trailed by 10. Terry. The basket is waved off. Offensive foul, Terry Porter. His fourth. And for Portland, it may be the last straw. There it is. The foul call. Kevin Johnson was moving and drifting, but they said the elbow was out. Timeout, Portland. 5:48 left, third quarter. I said Marley. It was Hornacek that missed. And now we've got a foul.
Foul call on number 30, Terry Porter.
It's the fifth personal foul on Terry Porter.
In the penalty, KJ shooting two.
This is just such a tough matchup for virtually any guard in the league, and that includes Terry. And Terry will come out of the ball game.
Danny Ainge in for Terry Porter.
19, 5.5 to play. The shot blockers soar in the air. The foul is called. It's Hornacek. Kevin Duckworth with 16 points. Shot on the way by KJ is good. 89-71. The lead is 18. Buck with Rambis. That'll be a foul on Rambis. Check with a forearm.
In the penalty, fouls on number 31, Kurt Rambis.
And you get an update in this WrestleMania 8. Who is in foul trouble? Porter with 5 for the Blazers, and a trio with 3, and then a battery of Suns with 3 or more. And again, Coach Rick Adelman ejected just minutes ago. And Buck Williams may end up with a season-high free throw total, as you see the Blazer Brain Trust now. Jack Shallow left, John Wetzel right on your screen. How about that? Buck Williams is 11 for 11, or correction, 12 for 12 from the line, 3 for 3 from the field. He hasn't missed a shot. One bright spot. Lang blows the dunk. Rip rebound. Buck Williams. Drexler. And he draws the foul on the drive.
In the penalty, fouls on number 7,
Kevin Johnson.
His fourth
personal foul, and we take a timeout. 4:52 to play. Third quarter, Portland trailing Phoenix by 16. Here's the drop all the way to 5. Hornacek. He and Johnson have been wonderful in this quarter. Hornacek 7 for 9 shooting in the game. Buck Williams, and he still hasn't missed his shot. Buck right now well on his way to being the most accurate shooter in the NBA. He again has had a splendid year. 91-77, 14-point game. We watch Kevin Johnson and Danny Ainge. Rambis out to Hornacek. Buries another. Blazers collapsing inside. In transition, Drexler scores. 93-79. Inside 4 minutes to go. Third quarter. We've got a long way to go. Blazers still certainly not out of this ball game. Foul, Drexler. Marley beat into the ball, and Clyde bumped him. That is Clyde's fourth personal foul. 2 hard charges going for the ball, and Marley was just there an instant sooner.
Dan Marley to the free throw line, shooting 2.
Marley was 16 in the ball game. and still has 16. Cotton Fitzsimmons and his heir apparent, the man seated, Paul Westphal, former NBA great, former first-team All-NBA guard. Marley's single free throw pushes Phoenix up by 15. 3:40 to go, third quarter. Here's Duck.
Kevin Duckworth.
18 for Duckworth. 20 for Buck Williams. Kevin Johnson. Why not? He throws it up, throws it in, and draws the foul. It's on Ainge.
Basket is good by KJ.
Well, when things are going your way, why not? And there's one for the late news. Two great looks at it. And the thing you see with so many great players, the concentration, even after the foul. You saw Kevin Johnson never take his eyes off the iron. Kersey. Over McDaniel. Rebound, Buck, and he is fouled.
In the penalty, fouls at number 31, Kurt Rambis.
Rambis gets his third foul.
Buck Williams.
Phoenix at the line, 31 for 38. Portland at the line, 30 of 32. And we have 3 minutes left in this quarter. He is 13 for 13 at the line. Buck on the year, as you see, 69%. He is still perfect. Terry Porter last year in the playoffs, you may recall, had a 15 for 15 game. That's an all-time NBA playoff record. Buck 14 for 14 at the line now. Kevin again. Kevin Johnson. Oh, my. 23 for Kevin Johnson, 19 for Jeff Hornacek. They've got 27 in this quarter between them. Offensive foul, Buck Williams. Third personal foul.
Buck Williams. His third personal.
Buck with Rambis. Looks like the first foul on Rambis is missed, and then Buck tries to shuck off the pressure and then gets called for the foul. Two excellent looks again. Great job in the truck, gentlemen. Xavier McDaniel, only his third basket of the game. Phoenix smashes the century mark and leads by 18. 2:24 to go. Third quarter, rebound Rambis. Here come the Suns. Hornacek. Rambis open. Suns by 20. Duckworth.
2 minutes.
Double team. Rambis knocks it away. Johnson knocked away by Kersey. Jerome steals the ball. Lang is back. Duckworth. Lang is down. Let's see if he's all right. Big Andrew Lang takes a hard fall, as you'll see. I think this one registered over at Arizona State on the Richter scale. Faked in the air, rolls off Duck. I'll tell you, that is not water off a Duck's back. And fortunately, not a foul as severe as the one we saw Jerome Kersey take in our first road game of the year in Los Angeles. One of the worst fouls I've ever seen an athlete take in professional sports. But Lang is up and all right. And here the foul is on Clyde, and that is his 5th personal foul. Joey Crawford has a short fuse. Clyde better be careful. Oh, man. He's gone. well, at least Rick will have company. And when you've got 63 wins and have still won 16 in a row, you can afford to be a little cavalier about what's going on here. Terry Porter. I mean, this is better than pro wrestling today. Wow. Let's see. Was that Hornacek again? Shot the tee. Hornacek makes the tee.
To the free throw line.
Andrew Lang will now get to shoot the free throw. So Clyde is ejected from the ball game, and he left with 16 points. I guess Clyde wanted to make sure that Rick didn't have to watch the rest of the game alone. Cliff Robinson. Jerome Kersey. Starter still playing big minutes. Kersey. Robinson and Lang in a battle for the rebound, and Lang will be called for the foul.
On Andrew Lang, his second personal.
Second foul on Lang. 106 to 83. Between them, the teams have already shot 75 free throws. Robinson. Ball is tapped out. Portland has it. Cliff Robinson to Williams, and Buck powers it home.
Buck Williams.
And Buck Williams has still not missed a shot. 5 for 5 from the field, 14 for 14 from the line. Phoenix leading by 20. As you see, final minute. Shot clock is at 8. Guess what? A foul.
Offensive foul on number 28.
Andrew Lang.
Andrew Lang, his third personal.
Threw an elbow in trying to set a pick. Threw the arm out to make contact. So here come the Blazers. Walt Davis. Airs it out in the dry desert air. Rambis with Ainge back. Coach Rambis. Phoenix by 22. Kersey won't go. Loose ball. Hornacek's got it. The Suns will have some momentum as they go to the playoffs, and those playoffs will be starting here against Utah. Andrew Lang. Foul call. It's on Buck Williams. His fourth personal foul.
His fourth personal.
Golden State leading Utah by 24. Late fourth quarter. So Utah could have won the Midwestern Division title outright today and opened against Golden State in the playoffs at home. Instead, they'll open on the road here in Phoenix, Arizona. Marley is in. Hornacek is out. Miguel Knight is in. Kevin. Kersey, with 5 left on the clock, puts it home. McDaniel can't pull the trigger before the buzzer. We have played 3 quarters in Phoenix. It is all Suns. The margin, 22. And the shot up and in by Walt Davis. (110 to 90). A game that has seen both Rick Adelman and Clyde Drexler ejected and a bushel of players in foul trouble. Marley misses. Cliff Robinson rebounds. Blazer lineup: Jerome Kersey, Walt Davis, Mark Bryant, Cliff Robinson, and this man, Danny Ainge. Finds Davis. Cookie jar.
Walt Davis.
Walt Davis now with 8 points. In the third quarter, Phoenix scored 47 points. The Blazers 32. Marley can't finish. Has the ball back. In traffic. In trouble. Saved by Miguel Knight, but the ball lost out of bounds. The Suns, 23 for Kevin Johnson, 20 for Jeff Hornacek, 17 for Dan Marley. Blazers, 24 for Buck Williams. He hasn't missed a shot. And 18 each for Duckworth and the ejected Clyde Drexler. Davis. Rebound Lang. 110-92, 10.5 to play. Blazers open the playoffs Friday night, hosting Seattle at 7:30. Miguel Knight. Danny Ainge, three-point try. Rebound Marley, deep to McDaniel. Robinson chasing. And let's see what happens now.
Fouls on number 3, Cliff Robinson, his second personal.
The foul is on Cliff.
Foul. Tom Chambers in for Kurt Rambis.
Tom Chambers will come in. Kurt Rambis out for Phoenix.
X to the line, shooting 2.
Take a look at that play. Here comes Cliff. And again, going after the ball. And X knew it. Took a fairly hard fall, but up and all right. Which goes to show you that Mr. Robinson is not afraid to challenge anyone in this league. Phoenix by 21. Walt Davis. Won't go. Bryant keeps it alive. Davis again. And this time, it's down.
Walt Davis.
10 for Walt Davis. .9:40 to play. Phoenix by 19. Marley to McDaniel. Spins out for X. Davis the rebound. Davis, green light. Make anything happen, and lost the ball. And the ball went off the leg of Miguel Knight. Ala Abdelnaby is in. Jerome Kersey is out. So John Wetzel now getting the starters out. They've played their minutes. But in a game Phoenix felt they had to win, they've done very well. Danny Ainge. Ala lost the ball going up. The Gorillas got it. Tom Chambers with Ala. Foul on the drive. It's Abdelnaby. Fourth foul on Ala.
Ala Abdelnaby, his fourth personal. Second team foul. Tom Chambers shooting 2.
Boy, just a brush call. Chambers back at the line. He has 10 points tonight.
Joe Barry Carroll back in the Suns.
Danny Young returns for the Trailblazers. Danny Ainge will come out for Phoenix. It's Joe Barry Carroll, number 2 in, and Andrew Lang comes out.
Danny Young in for Danny Ainge.
114 to 94. Chambers misses the second shot. And here comes Danny Young. Excuse me. Still working on the microphone here. Mark Bryant.
Mark Bryant.
For Mark, his second basket. 114 to 96. Carroll. Won't go. Bryant, Marley, jump ball. No, foul, Mark Bryant.
Foul to number 2, Mark Bryant. His second personal, third team foul on Portland.
Good pressure on the shot, and here comes Marley. And again, you saw how active he is. Could have been a jump ball call, but instead, Marley draws the foul. But Marley coming from weak side to strong side, nose for the ball. Marley the cutter, pass deflected. McDaniel fouled on his way to the basket. Well, our trio of officials today are going to need new whistles when this one is all over.
Xavier McDaniel for 2.
Joe Barry Carroll always a pretty good passer off the post. And McDaniel had it knocked away. 4 team fouls on the Blazers in this quarter and none on the Phoenix Suns. The Blazer bench. We will not see the starters again, I am quite sure. And if so, Buck Williams will finish the game having not missed a shot in a remarkable shooting performance. .10 to play. Robinson scores over McDaniel. 18-point lead for Phoenix. Marley. Foul will be on Chambers.
Loose ball foul on number 24 of the Suns, Tom Chambers.
That's 5 on Tom Chambers.
First team foul.
The San Antonio Spurs have won the Midwest Division. Golden State has beaten Utah today, 125 to 106. So if Phoenix holds on and wins here and they have a commanding lead, they will host Utah when the playoffs begin this coming week. Ala Abdelnaby. And who would have guessed that? Of course, who would have guessed San Antonio would lose to Denver? So maybe the Spurs are given a reprieve by the big referee in the sky. Chambers misses. Abdelnaby rebound. And I would guess now that John Wetzel and Jack Shallow will let reserves play out the string. Chambers slips down, then gets tangled up with that bad bag. He says, I'm just trying to get up. He fouls out of the game. He says, Joey, I'm just trying to stand up.
Second team foul on the Suns.
Chambers will foul out of the ball game with 11 points. Jeff Hornacek will come. Danny Young, the Gill Knight. Davis pass stolen by Joe Barry Carroll. Saves to the Phoenix Suns, Miguel Knight. McDaniel. Now even the X-Man gets hot, and it's 118 to 100. Show you how good the Blazers have been this season. Only 3 losses by more than 10 points. Only 3. Hornacek. Knight. McDaniel. Rebound, Joe Barry Carroll. Steal, Walt Davis. 18-point lead. Davis doubled, pressured, bumped. Finally, the foul called. No. Walt asks for a 20-second timeout.
20-second timeout.
20-second timeout taken by Portland with 6 minutes and 13 seconds left to play. And Phoenix leading 118 to 100. How many free throws have there been in this ball game? Well, the count is up to 85. Listen now, they're going to announce that score. Listen to this Phoenix crowd. And I guess the Suns want the celebration to start early. They call a full timeout.
Suns Sunday Live with Kurt Rambis and Steve Vicente will be broadcast.
Well, they call the Phoenix Suns the streak breakers, and indeed they are going to snap another one today. It will be the second time this year Phoenix has broken the longest winning streak in the history of the Trailblazers. Not only that, they will have also snapped the 2 longest winning streaks in the NBA this year. The one of Portland today, 16 games, and an earlier 16-game winning streak of the Los Angeles Lakers. And there is the gorilla. Well, it's celebration time, and let's let the pitchers tell the story. Moment in that sequence, the music in the background, this year's Trailblazers theme, taking care of business. Today the Suns have done it. Abdel-Nabi, block, McDaniel, and the ball will go over to the Phoenix Suns. 118-100, Phoenix leading just over halfway, or just halfway through the 4th quarter. Foul called by Jack Neese. This one is on McDaniel.
Foul called on number 35, Xavier McDaniel, is 3rd personal.
3rd foul on X.
An offensive foul.
Phoenix shooting 53%, Portland 41. Lob inside by Davis. Suns steal the ball again. Carroll to the cutter, McDaniel. Tough roll. Abdel-Nabi rebound. 5:20 left to play. 118-100 as you see. Allah. Ball tapped alive. Davis had it, and Walt is fouled. Miguel Knight for the personal.
Fouls on number 32, Miguel Knight. His 1st personal, 3rd team foul on the
First
Suns.
foul on Knight. Phoenix now with 3 team fouls in the quarter as Robinson drives but can't finish. Will try again. Nice pass. And Mark Bryant is fouled by Joe Barry Carroll.
Foul's called on number 2 of the Suns, Joe Barry Carroll. His 1st personal, 4th team foul. Mark Bryant for 2.
McDaniel with the bump, but it is Joe Barry Carroll who arrived late who was called for the foul. Mark Bryant missed a good portion of this season with a foot fracture. Jack Shallow, John Wetzel. They're thinking we'll move ahead to the Seattle Supersonics in just a few more minutes. Six for Mark Bryant. Score 118-102. Phoenix by 16. We're inside 5 minutes on the regular season. Hornacek. Carroll. Stolen. Danny Young has Davis and Abdel-Nabi in front. The trailer. Robinson. Score.
Flip Robinson.
118-104. Blazers within 14. Hornacek.
Jeff Hornacek.
For Jeff Hornacek, 22 points. The lead 16. But Kevin Johnson and Mark West are going to come back in for Cotton. Danny Young, Douala, take it inside against Carroll. No. Rebound McDaniel. Here comes Knight. foul. Thunder Dan, the Nacho Man.
Fouls on number 3.
Pass and cut. Nice job by Miguel Knight, and a pretty play from Marley.
Dan Marley shooting one.
Great shot. And you see why Marley is so highly regarded here.
Buck Williams.
A middle linebacker or strong safety mentality brought to the game of basketball for Marley. And again, remember, he's playing with a cyst near the base of his spine, an atrophied leg muscle that was numb and is only about half as strong as the other one. And he's at 20 today.
Mark West returns to the Suns lineup for J.B. Carroll.
20 points for Marley. He is the third Sun player to hit 20. Phoenix has 6 in double figures. Robinson.
Cliff Robinson.
Cliff now with 6 in the quarter. 9 in the game. 17-point Phoenix lead. And we're playing out the string in Phoenix, Arizona. West draws the foul.
In the penalty. Fouls on number 3.
Third foul on Cliff Robinson.
His 4th personal.
123-106. At the line, Mark West. Cotton Fitzsimmons. 20 years in the NBA as a coach. Mark West misses 2. 123-106. Spread still 17. And we've got a timeout taken by the Trailblazers. 3.5 to play. 17-point game. One 123-106. The Phoenix Suns leading the Trailblazers by 17. And the Gorilla is out on the floor. It's square dance time, and he's bringing some youngsters out to do-si-do with him. Meanwhile, it is the Trailblazers who have been taken to the dance tonight by Phoenix in a 17-point lead. Well, the good news for the Trailblazers is best record in the NBA. They'll finish 63-19, 36-5 at home, and still an all-time franchise record 27-14 on the road. Let's catch up with the Gorilla, and there we are, square dance time. Exit the Gorilla and enter the Phoenix Suns and Portland Trailblazers for the final 3.5 minutes.
Returning to the Portland lineup.
Trailblazers now with Mark Bryant back in. The Blazers have Mark Bryant, Cliff Robinson, Ala Abdel-Nabi, Danny Young, and Danny Ainge. Again, Wayne Cooper, if you joined us late, not playing today, held out with a sprained knee. Robinson scores. He is in double
Cliff
figures
Robinson.
now with 11. Game story on your screen. The drive by Miguel Knight finds the X-Man, and X marks the spot.
Xavier McDaniel.
13 for McDaniel. And 3 minutes to play. Cliff Robinson. Rebound, Mark West. Miguel Knight.
Miguel Knight.
It's been a long, long time since anybody did this to the Portland Trail Blazers. Phoenix shooting 55% and leading by 19. Danny Young.
Danny Young.
First basket for Danny Young. Knight drives and is fouled.
In the penalty.
Young with his second personal.
21. Danny Young. His second personal.
Suns have shot 52 free throws and the Blazers 38. So we are at 90 free throws now and heading towards 100. Up and in, Xavier McDaniel. Offensive rebound and basket, and McDaniel, who couldn't get untracked in 3/4, has 9 in this period and 15 for the game. Ainge is open. Rebound. Big Mark West. 2 minutes left. And then they'll forget about this one and move on to the Seattle Supersonics. Opening round of the playoffs. Friday night, 7:30. Sunday, 6:30 at the Coliseum. Missed by Hornacek. Young had it, lost it. It'll be Portland ball as Joe Barry Carroll and Cedric Ceballos are in. Mark West, Jeff Hornacek come out. Blazers' worst loss all season has been 14. They're down 20 today. Robinson can't go. Third try, and it's good. Ainge missed, Robinson missed, and Cliff scores.
Fouls on number 2, Joe Barry Carroll. His second personal.
Second foul on Joe Barry Carroll. And watch Cliff Robinson work. First shot won't go. He'll cross over to the right side. And then after making contact with Carroll, puts it down. Can't complete the three-point play, and JBC has the rebound. 130-112. Carroll. Rusty with the offensive game. Blazers rebound. Game clock on your screen. Ala Abdelnaby. Nice touch.
Ala Abdelnaby.
16-point lead. 1 minute left. Second half highlights. Hope to be able to talk to maybe both John Wetzel and Jack Shallow.
20-second timeout.
Suns take a 20-second timeout. I'm not sure exactly why. We have only 1 minute to go, but a 20-second timeout here. And a very good opportunity for us to bring you up to date on the playoffs. And here's the way it'll look. Chicago and New York. Milwaukee and Philadelphia. Key there. Bucks faded at the end. How strong will Charles Barkley be? Boston and Indiana, and then Detroit and Atlanta. And in the West, through the miracle of television, we give you the pairings. Portland, Seattle, and the Blazers, if they beat Seattle, will meet the winner of the Phoenix-Utah series. So here we go for the final minute of the regular season. McDaniel scores, draws the foul.
Fouls on number 3, Cliff Robinson, his fifth personal.
Fifth foul on Cliff.
In the penalty, X shooting 1.
X, the big fourth quarter. Classic fake. Put it home. 11 points for McDaniel in the period. 17 for the game. Now it'll be 18. But he was not a factor when this game was up for grabs. Danny Young. Danny Ainge for 3. Mark Bryant has the rebound. And we get a foul on McDaniel.
Xavier McDaniel.
His fourth.
His fourth personal. In the penalty.
Our free throw count now at 93. And here's Mark Bryant. Five for Mark Bryant. And half a dozen. 133, 116. Joe Barry Carroll.
Joe Barry Carroll.
Danny Ainge. Foul on the pass off. It's on Joe Barry Carroll.
Call to number 2, Joe Barry Carroll. His third personal.
Well, we still have a chance for 100 free throws. We have 96 right now. Ainge will shoot 2, and there's still 20 seconds left on the clock. Danny Ainge, 4 points. Terry Porter had only the 1 basket all day, but played just 16 minutes. The shot clock is off. The regular season will come to an end. Danny Young has the ball. And the Trailblazers' winning streak is broken, but they still finished with the best record in the NBA, 63-19. The Suns get a win they need. They'll open the playoffs at home against Utah. Final score, Phoenix 135, Portland 118. To make it